From the bottom. From the bottom. You know we got 'em.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. What's happening?
Up.
For you podcasters out there and podcast listeners, it's us again. From the bottom, hollering at your boys. Shout out to Cal. He couldn't be here tonight, but in his honor, we have the lovely Mrs. Williams with us tonight.
What's up? What's up?
Kicking with it. She all smooth, got her feet stretched out. She looked like
I'm kicked back today.
She could look like you can use Miss Juanita massage your feet or something right now.
Ooh, Juanita's chips sound good.
Yeah, I had something. You know what? I wax that junk. The chips.
I was about to say,
Juanita
what
chips,
you have?
and the nachos.
Oh, not yet.
Ooh. But I ain't gonna lie, I paid for that.
I get down on some nachos. Oops.
Yeah, see, I paid for it. Yeah, you throwing stuff everywhere. Ugh. But hey.
What's up, Podcast Land? How's everyone been? It's been a while.
I'm about to say, you was waiting on a response for them. I kind of was, but damn.
I wasn't waiting. I'm just saying, it's been a while.
Well, yeah, it has been a while. She's sloughing. She's slacking on her podcasting.
Yo, if y'all want 100% truth, I have been trying to record for a while now, and Mr. over here...
Oh, okay.
We want to be real. Mr. over here, he be falling asleep on me. Every time I want to record, I look over, he's asleep.
Hey.
I'm about to say, look, he's asleep right now.
Hey, look, check this out. You can't do that. You can't say that. I'll just be getting off of work, and I get comfortable. You know how you get in your little snuggle spot, and you don't mean to get in it.
It just happens.
It just happens. I mean, you be like, okay, I'm about to feed the baby. And I'll be like, cool. And I just so happen to just lay that one curl down on a pillow, and that's a wrap. I cave into it.
Just the one curl, huh?
Just the...
You really, that's all it takes. He's not lying.
Look, this is what I do. I'll be like...
he sleeps half snoring before he even hit the pillow. I wish I could fall asleep. I don't think any woman in the world can fall asleep that fast. Our brains just like have to run through the whole day.
For real? Oh, shh.
Unless I am 100% exhausted or put to sleep.
Oh,
my brain is going.
Yeah.
The only way I can pass out is if I'm just absolutely exhausted.
But
you just bam as soon as you hit the pillow. I look over, I'm like, well, damn, I thought we was having a conversation. Okay.
So last night explains why I was watching Walking Dead by myself.
Curved. You're too much.
Oof.
Curved. That's all I'm saying.
I was the MVP that night. I ain't mad.
You so silly.
So we're gonna kick things off. First off, we're gonna shout out to our networks. No Phony Podcast Network and X Squad affiliates. Shout everybody out. Shout everybody out that's tuning in at this very moment.
Shout out.
Not saying that we're live or anything, but we just thank y'all. So we're gonna kick this off.
At the end of the day, if it wasn't for y'all, they wouldn't be doing it still.
Oh yeah, we got. Go ahead. We need to make that. Oh, I got an idea. Wait, got an idea. Hold on. Hold that thought.
If it wasn't for y'all's the motivation. Y'all's what keeps them pushing, keeps them motivated to do more, to do better, to keep them coming.
Them like you ain't a part of it.
I mean, I have a little bit to do with it, but it's about Cal and Jay every day. You know what I'm saying? You heard me?
Hey.
As Jerry would say, you heard me?
It's a whole support system, a whole support group. I look at a lot of people, like the people that, our family that constantly, that listens,
That's what I'm saying. We shout out everybody. We thank
shout out
everybody. Everybody that keeps y'all going. That's what keeps you guys going. That's what keeps the fire under you guys is the people that tune in, the people that comment, the people that, put their feedback in, that join the lives, and, that's what keeps y'all pushing to keep going.
Yeah. That motivates the hell out of us, if you ask me.
Yes, it's all a blessing. It's all something to be thankful for, and that's what you guys keep doing it for.
Yeah. You know what, though? I ain't lying. I think we talk so much, we can actually do this as a job. Like, I wouldn't mind, honestly, being a radio host. At first, it may be different. But I think the only thing I need, I think the only
with that.
No, me and Cal, we can run a radio, we can run a show, like we can do shows for hours. The only thing we need is just ammo, like like normally how.
Yeah, if you guys did a live podcast and you were able to have people call in and like actually ask questions right there, you know what I'm saying? I think that would be a whole different ball game.
Ooh,
that would be cool. That's something to strive towards.
I think we could. We'd just probably have to do it earlier, because people could call the phone.
Well, that's we'll figure all that out.
I'm saying, let my mind work. Hold up, I don't want to forget it. Okay. I got it. I'm going to forget, but I got it.
Yeah, man. What's been up with everybody? Like I said, I've been trying to record for a long time.
Well, she act like she don't know the password to the computer.
I feel like it would be wrong to do a podcast, like, without you.
Why would it be wrong?
You know what? Me and Cal should do one. Just me and him.
Oh, go ahead. You talk about me and you got the gift of gab.
That's what I'm saying. I think me and Cal should do one.
Y'all should.
Because me and you have we've done a few.
No, that'd be cool. That'd be dope.
Yeah, Cal, it's me and you next time.
We can make that happen. We can make that happen. He got 101 questions.
Oh,
like question out. He be like,
that's all Cal do is ask for. He be like, hey, man, let me ask you something. That's like Cal's favorite line. Hey, let me ask you something.
So if you couldn't make it and they did, what will happen? So if that was reversed, that's how you be going.
That's Cal all day.
Shout out. Let me get some water. I need some water.
This man.
I'm a little dry. Let me get some water.
He cannot get his words out.
Shout out, son.
Ooh, that was me at work today, y'all. Oh my goodness. I just could not wrap my words my mouth around the words that I was trying to get out. Just stumbling over everything.
Do you ever like get so choked up that you just stop talking, like when you talking to a customer?
Like, what do you mean choked up?
Like
literally, like about to cough?
Well, no, not cough, but you be stumbling over your words so bad.
Oh, I stumble over my words all the time. When I'm at work, I've worked at my job forever, so like I get on autopilot when I'm there. Mm-hmm. And words just stumble out of my mouth, and I have to stop, and I'm like, that is not what I meant to say. Because like I said, I get on autopilot, so I just be on my little spiel that I say or whatever, and I'm just like, hold on. So let me just stop and think about what I'm saying for a second.
So what you're saying is it's only when you're at work?
No.
I'm about to say, girl, your ass be on autopilot here. I'll be like, baby, elevate.
I tend to talk really fast sometimes. Oh, funny example. Oh, so I'm at work one day, and For those of you who don't know what I do, I sell chocolate for a living.
Slang them things.
So,
What you mean?
I'm a legal
Peanut
pusher.
brittle.
You know what I'm saying?
A legal pusher? That's what it is?
Yeah, I'm the pusher man.
Hey. How many pounds of chocolate you eat?
So, but look, this guy comes in, and I was like, welcome, sir. Would you like a sample? No. I said...
Do you sound that dissy? You know when you drag your voice.
No. I said, would you like a sample as you browse, is what I said to him. And he stopped and he looked at me and he's like touching his face and he's like, what? And I was like, would you like a sample as you browse? And he's like, I thought you said something about my eyebrows. And I was like, no. Like, it was really funny. Like, just all how it played out. You would have had to been there. But anyways, it was just funny. I talk fast. And that's where I was going with that.
And sometimes, is it I don't know if it's just a man thing. Sometimes I'm saying just so fast, you just like, you lost me within the first 3 syllables. I'm still trying to catch up. I'll be like, huh?
You
pisses us off.
can ask, like, stop, slow down.
I do. And then you know what you do?
What? Well, I mean, whatever I have to say must be really important.
Yeah. All right. So 11 minutes already, girl. You ramble a lot. We're going to kick it off to the first topic. One of the first topics.
I didn't know we had topics.
Oh, we got topics.
I thought we were just going to freestyle, baby.
Oh, it's freestyle. I got this one. Shout out Loretta. She came up with this question. Do couples have to do all activities together?
All activities.
Like, do they have to do everything together?
No. I think it's important for couples to have their separate things that they do.
Why you say that?
Of course you want to spend time with your significant other, but it's not healthy to spend all of your time with your significant other.
No, but I'm saying, you go to work, I go to work, every single second you should be by me the whole time.
Wait, what?
You don't think so?
Say it again?
You go to work, I go to work.
Mm-hmm.
The moment we at home, we should be together the whole time. No departure.
That's not even how we work. So why would you say like that's how it is?
Why not? Why not it be like that? Do you think something is wrong with that?
No, to each their own. If people work that way, that's fantastic. No. But you go and play basketball. Sometimes I don't go with you. Sometimes I go to the gym with you. Sometimes I don't. You go to Cal's house to record. I don't go with you. I might go to my friend's house, or, I might go get my nails done, or, which I never do, by the way. Wow. Or, I might go out and do things that you don't come with me and do. I might go to the grocery store. So,
if I was like that, how would you feel?
If you were like that and we've made it this far, like, obviously I'd be used to it. I don't know that... I'm sure in the beginning of our relationship, I'll be like, wait, like, can you go, like, do something? I would try to break it early on.
Yeah.
And it's not that I would say I would try to break it, like... Maybe if you were like that, maybe I would enjoy that. But at some point, I feel like you just need your space. You need time to miss each other.
So you mean to tell me, as good as I would be, if I was, I mean, as awesome as I am, I mean to toot my own horn.
I mean, you're pretty great, but you still get on my nerves on occasion.
No, I don't get on your nerves. You get on. Wait, let me see. How can I put it? You get on your nerves trying to get on my nerves, and you can't get on my nerves. That's how I get on your nerves.
No. Say what you was about to say first.
Okay, so like we were saying, well, I was saying, as awesome as I am, you wouldn't want to be around me all day. That's what you're telling me. Trying to say I'm poo?
No.
Look at that smile. She like, man, you're poo ass, boy.
No, babe, I can be around you for days and days and days and days and days. You know that.
I get on your nerves too much.
But, every now and again, I like to, leave without you and maybe go grab a cup of coffee.
I'm not mad at me.
You know.
You get on my damn nerves. I mean, you get on my nerves.
I know I get on your nerves.
Oh, do you? Oh, she wake up from it.
Do.
That's what you're supposed to. No, you're not.
We're supposed to get on each other's nerves. I'm not saying all the time, but every now and again.
Every now and again. See, I can't get on your nerves because you know why?
Why you say that?
I just leave that to the boys.
They do that.
I just come with a smile. That's it. That's it. So, but I don't think I'll be able to I don't think I'll be able to do that. Like every single second. That
I don't even know that I would say that's healthy for a relationship.
You know, I say this, and I ain't gonna
But like
lie.
I say, every relationship and everyone is different, so I can't speak on the next relationship.
Yeah. That's how it was in high school, and now that I would look back on it, I'm like, well, why did I do that?
I mean, it's high school.
But still,
you go through a lot and you learn a lot about people, about yourself, about relationships, about all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Because I always look at it as, well, if I'm underneath you, sneezing underneath you, passing gas underneath you, I'm just doing everything under the sun underneath you. It'll get old. I need time to be like, I'm going here. Yo, I was driving and I discovered some, this cool little park where we could take a little walk on, a little trail. Bam, boom, versus always being right there and everything just feeling too, I guess, too traditional or just script.
Yeah,
that's what I think, because you know what's about to happen. It's kind of like you know what's about to be said, to the point where sex positions you already know what's about to happen. Hey, babe, you want me to take my sock off?
Wow.
Hey, babe, you about to take my shirt? Want me to just do it for you? Cool.
But why does being together all the time, doing everything together, translate to being boring, to be routine? It doesn't necessarily mean because you do everything together it turns into a routine. Well,
I'm just saying, because I would think that would happen, because like I said, in high school, that's how it was for me.
I mean, I get that, but I'm trying to look at like the broader picture of it.
Well, because you like I said, like say when you're together all the time, you seem a little cramped, so you can't have a much I want to say like a open and clear mind, to whereas you have time to think for yourself versus trying to figure out something to do or say to the person that you're with, your spouse or whatnot. You see what I mean? It's like you have time to just think about stuff.
So you're saying that people don't think
No,
when
it's
you're
not
there
what
with
I'm
their
saying.
spouses?
This is not what I'm saying. You should know. I said you have time to just breathe and play your day out and play out what you would like to do that satisfy you. You know, like
Yeah, I
taking a
dig
walk.
it.
You know,
But I mean, some people might look at work as their time away from each other.
and that's true.
And because some people don't have separate friends. They have all mutual friends. Like they all, like couple friends. Like,
Yeah.
oh, we're gonna go see Bob and Sally tonight.
You
know what I mean? It's not like the dude's like, oh yeah, me and the guys are gonna go, and the girl's like, oh yeah, me and the girls gonna go get our nails done and have mimosas.
You want one of those days, huh? Y'all need to set that up.
I don't do too girly stuff like that. I mean, I go get my nails done.
Well,
But
you need to then. Y'all need to get together and go swam or something. I don't know.
But yeah, some people are like. Anyways,
I
it
was-
just all depends on the relationship and what's healthy for them.
No, I'm just, I just think that that's how it would be, even though it's not.
I dig it.
Yeah,
To each their own.
yeah, and that's very much
Live and
true.
let live.
You say live and let live.
Mm-hmm.
So, say if okay, so say if like you said, let me see. Say you got something going on in another state, right?
What do you mean by something?
Something that
affair.
you enjoy. Something that you enjoy, like Comic-Con or something like that.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
just say that. I say Comic-Con, right? And
Like in an event.
an event. But Comic-Con is your thing. And there's a Comic-Con event somewhere in another state. And you like, well, babe, there's such and such going on. Do you want to come? And I'm like, nah. Now, would you be mad? Or would you be like, all right.
Are you asking me, like, personally how I would
Yeah,
feel?
how would you feel?
Like, why the hell would you say Comic-Con?
I'm just saying. Well,
you could have asked me a realistic question.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Hey, so to answer that, I have been out of state without you multiple times.
I just had to throw.
Comic-Con. I am so disappointed.
Why? Yo, you know how many people I've never.
Babe, if you were asking me, your wife, a legit question just now, and you said, knowing me, your wife.
Yeah. What about it?
Would I go, if I was going out of town for a Comic-Con convention? I couldn't even tell you one thing that happens at a freaking Comic-Con convention.
Hey, that was the funniest thing.
I'm like slightly offended.
Why? Comic-Con is awesome, just so you know. It's pretty cool.
Anyway.
But honestly, I probably...
What's the next
I just go to
subject?
take the boys, just to go take the boys there.
You can do whatever you want to do with Comic-Con.
What? Are you that he's because...
I am just a little bit offended that you would even put me in the same subject. Like,
As
you act like
Comic-Con?
you don't even know who I am.
I just used that as an example of something that I wouldn't like.
Oh,
that you would. See,
I-
there you go.
Gross.
Look at that. Why? Because I chose that?
You could have said anything else in the whole entire world. No offense to anyone that likes Comic-Con.
That's
or
what it
whatever
sounds like. You're
happens
being
at this
very
thing.
racist against Comic-Con right now.
I don't think Comic-Con is a race, but no, I'm not being judgmental towards it by
Very
any
right
means.
now.
I'm
Very.
saying
That's just not your cup of tea.
that has nothing to do with me or my anything. That's where I was going with that. I don't knock
Did this
anyone.
question just go left field?
What?
Do you really hate Comic-Con that much?
I don't even know what happens at a Comic-Con.
I don't either. I just hear it, and I just...
Oh my gatos.
Oh, man.
What's
you know
the
what?
next subject?
Let there be
So-
let there be a convention. I'm flooding up your Facebook wall. Comic-Con. Baby, let's go to Comic-Con. Now, if there was an event, would you go with me though, just to see how it is?
Babe, if you wanted me to do whatever with you, if you're passionate about it, then cool, I'm going.
Better be.
I'll support you in whatever you want to do or care about. You know that.
So if
Excuse me.
if I was picking cotton, you'd support me 100%.
Don't play with me. Do not
Well, I'm
play
just
with
saying.
me.
What you say? Anything you would support? No. So if I was a booster, would you support me?
I mean, if you provide for the family, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Be like him. My baby ain't got no insurance, but hey, he brings in.
I'm just playing.
You need that vacuum? That Devil 2000. You remember that vacuum? Oh, we had a carpet cleaner that, that junk was... what happened to it? Didn't you give it to Goodwill? What?
Heck yeah, I got rid of that thing.
Well, why though?
Why wouldn't I?
What you mean, why wouldn't you?
Man, that thing. I was uncertain if it worked.
You was uncertain if it worked. I seen this thing where employers were gifting the employees guns.
Guns?
Mm-hmm.
What were you watching?
Well, I was strolling on Facebook, and normally you see a bunch of ads or news stories. Well, yeah. How would you feel about that? Like Warren Buffett, like y'all packing. Zoom, zoom. I'm saying, how would you feel completely safe?
I don't know.
Would you host it? Would you have it on your side and stuff?
You already know how I feel about guns. I'm not against guns or gun rights or whatever, but I mean, like I said before, to each their own, but I, myself, don't care for guns. It's not my thing.
It's not your thing?
Not at all.
Not at all? Are you scared of guns?
I'm not scared of them.
You just don't like them.
It's just, I feel like guns have turned into the resolution for things. You know what I mean? Like, people are so quick to just grab their gun and be like, I'm about to solve this. Like, I'm all about taking it to the streets and fighting for it, like back in the day. Like, handle yours. Like, show that you have heart. A gun doesn't show that you have heart.
Well, now in the hood, from what my understanding is, in the hood, that gets you brownie points. I don't understand why.
But that's what I'm saying is this generation is so twisted.
But you know what? Well, yeah.
I'm old school, man.
Yeah.
I
know Knuckles.
Guns and quick to shoot and pull out, like that's that new stuff, man. That's
been going on for a while. That's been going on for a while.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's our poor generation. But you know what though? I'm not against guns because if you think about it,
I never said I was against him.
No,
I said it's not my cup of tea.
No.
Sorry.
Can I go?
Please continue.
Can I go? I got you next time, all right?
Yes.
I'm going to tag you in next time.
Yes, baby.
Okay, so check it. I'm not against guns. Because if you think about it, you can load this parking lot up with guns. You can load each house with over 100 guns and have no one in the house. Nothing will happen. Nothing. Not any damage. Besides all the guns being in one area, or even if they were spreading. Just the imprint of the gun. That's it. It's how people misuse guns.
Right.
Because they get this sense of power. And once they got that sense of power, they feel unstoppable because they have that firearm, which is a powerful firearm that can delete a life like that. All because a person wants to match. Well, I'm thinking they want to match the same power that gun has. They want to feel like the big man on top. So everybody needs to be scared because he has a gun. Because the moment you take that gun away from him, see what he do.
That's what I'm saying. No heart.
The moment you take that gun away, it's kind of like...
Gonna cower away like a little puppy dog.
Like a little puppy dog. And it's like, what are we, what are we teaching our kids? We teaching our kids to go the easy way out. Because if we gonna talk it out and we have a disagreement to the point where it makes us want to be physical, put your hands up, put some boxing gloves up. And after that, is it solved?
Well, we all about the boxing gloves in this house. We got like 4 pair.
Like 4 or 5 pair. Ree even like to put them on. Peanut like to put them on and be swinging. And then as soon as you hit him with one,
but his little hand's so little, he put on the glove, and when he swing, the glove just fly. Fly off of him.
He look at the glove like the
he
glove.
He doesn't know how to hold on to it yet.
Yeah, he look at the glove like the glove disrespected him.
He's too silly. That boy is so smart.
Yeah, that little fella though.
He is too smart.
Old pinochle. But see, even coming, raising kids that small, if they constantly seeing us toting guns the wrong way, because you can teach a child safety precautions when it comes to using weapons.
Oh yeah.
And like heavy
which
firearm
should be priority if there's guns in the house.
And that is true.
Gun safety should be priority.
Yep, because kids and then I see commercials that guns are bad. Like I said, it's not.
It's all about education.
It's not, and even with the people who have education, it's always the person who's behind the gun, because there's ex-Marines and a lot of people who have military skills that are active shooters. Like we said, it's the person behind the gun. Mm-hmm. So you can, it's all in safety. It's how you carry yourself. It's something we gotta look out though. Look out for, because we do need to look out for the generation to come.
Yes, sir.
Nah, I'm about to go off on the deep end right quick. Nah,
oh Lord, y'all
the other
out.
day. I'm gonna let you get your time, man. The other day, I was sick, and
my baby was down, y'all. He had a little tummy bug. He was out.
Well,
I felt so bad.
I wasn't gonna say all that. Yeah, I felt like I had to be jizzles.
I'm just saying, my baby was not doing good that day.
No, but you know what I did do on my off day? I sat there all day. Matter of fact, from 9:30 to
9:32. That's a precise time.
9:30. 9:30 until about 2:45. My oldest Nehemiah got in, and I let him play the game. Pops came through to come pick him and T up. Soon as he left, I cut The Walking Dead right back on and watched it until everybody came back. So I had me a Walking Dead day, and I watched the whole season just about. Now, going back to what I mean by it. Now, throughout the whole seasons, they've been showing how the one community led by Rick, main character.
For those of you that follow Walking Dead.
They show him the stages that he went through, and the first stage that he went through was not to kill innocent people to get supplies, to get what they need. It was to find out a way how we all can eat at the same, or we have something. So throughout the seasons, it started to change because there was other groups that were trying to kill them and take what they had. So what they had to do was, fight and survive. And then once all what they built would be destroyed, they had to survive again. So that put them in survival mode, to whereas they had to go and kill. They had to go literally kill innocent groups sometimes, or even lie and make a bargain to get supplies or whatnot. And all this was going on, and up until the season where I was at, they came to a point where they were stable, but then they started killing again, because there was this one group who was just vicious, called the Saviors. They were so vicious, they killed a couple of the main characters and set off the whole season 7 and 8. You hear me? Like, for real. But the point of the matter is, the main character, his son, he got bit and he was dying slowly. And before when he knew he got bit, he wrote some letters to everybody. He wrote a letter to his dad, and then the other.
We should have put a disclaimer on this that you about to just let it all out. What if people haven't seen it?
Season 8 is old.
But what if people haven't seen it yet? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
I know, right? Dang. But what happened was he wanted peace. He was a youngster, and he looked at it like throughout all the year or two, however long they've been fighting, he said, there's one thing. There's one thing. We kill and kill and kill. We kill so many innocent people. We kill and the ones who are trying to survive like us. If we're the last ones standing, how can we rebuild a nation? How can we rebuild humanity if we keep killing each other? And that made me look at it like, what's going on in this day and age within the world itself? The world is becoming greedy. Nations bombing nations over something secret that we don't know about. And most likely, the average person will figure that it's over either power, goods, money, of course, or just something that's just that, I guess, powerful, or someone that they have to, they need or they have to have. And with that being said, the world won't go round and round and round like it should. Sad to say, Earth may be, what I'm saying, we may be taking a turn, not to go off on a deep end, but just look at the things that happen.
Yeah, you're right.
You're tired when.
What?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
No, I'm
right.
just saying, like, look at everything that's happening. Like, all the fires in California right now.
And it's crazy. It looks like a movie
hurricanes.
scene.
You tell something, I'm tired. I was paying attention.
It looked like you was dozing off. Because, no, that's what a person is saying. Kel'll do that, and I'll be waiting. I'll say something, and he'll wait like damn near a minute, be like, yeah, you right.
Maybe it just takes a while for him to process what you said. He
no,
was
he
falling
be back
asleep.
that
He just had to catch up real quick.
I'll be like, say, son, don't doze too far. You might run into the window. But it looks, condolences to the people who lost their lives, in the fire.
Oh, and all the homes. There's so much. Like, it's so sad to just see people lives change instantly.
Instantly.
Over things that they have no control over. It's just so sad.
Yeah, and if like a lot of people don't know, that's how it was for Katrina. It was just we thought it was
thing.
just
That's what I was just about to say, with all the floods and the hurricanes on the East Coast and stuff. Like,
it's just crazy,
it's
and
just so sad to see.
Yeah, and now that's sad to see. On top of people just want to just kill and shoot. People killing babies like crazy. People with these massive shootings. I mean, it's like, yo, what's really going on?
I know.
It's like the pharmaceutical crisis. I mean, spiking up the prices on drugs, but at the same time.
Oh my gosh, why you say that? So, I just recently started a new position just for the holidays. It's a temporary position, but I work in the city now, and to see, I know what's going on in the world with like the heroin epidemic, but to just see it firsthand, and to like interact with these people on a daily basis, like, oh my goodness.
Is it that much?
It's so sad.
Yeah.
It's so sad because you look at these people and you're like, I wonder what their life used to be like, They look like they could have lived, some of these people look like they could have lived like really, really good lives. And they just walked down the wrong path one day and their whole lives have changed. Or what happened, really what it boils down to is they didn't even walk down the wrong path. Some of these people got injured, got put on a pharmaceutical, and they got addicted. And it turned into a heroin addiction, and their whole lives changed.
Oh my!
It's just, and that's what I look when these people come in, or I see them on the streets, or whatever. I just think like, I wonder where you used to be. Like, where did your life turn that you've ended here?
Yeah.
It's just, you just wonder, because they're people just like me and you, and that's one of the reasons that my boss picked me for this position, is because of the environment that's down there and the clientele that we get at that store. And a lot of people can't handle it. A lot of people can't. People are very judgy, and I'm not. We're all humans. We all bleed the same blood, but we're all from different walks of life, and that's what's beautiful about life. And
oh yeah,
the people that you encounter on a day-to-day basis. And I've only been down there a week, and I've already met this beautiful woman. She's just, I've encountered her twice now. I packed an order for her yesterday, actually. She quite a large order, and she left and she came back. She was in and out of the store like 3 times yesterday, and her husband came in tonight. They were one of our last customers, and she's like, "You're still here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, and she's like, yesterday we talked a little bit about how far I live, and so today she was like, "Why? Like, you have to go home, like it's dark." And she was just so concerned about my safety, and she was just like, I'm really glad that you helped me yesterday. I appreciate you. Like, as she walked out the door, she's like, "I appreciate you." And it was just so nice. Like, so I'm already like encountering beautiful people down there, but I've already seen like a lot of really sad things too. So it'll be interesting what the holiday holds. But where I was going with that was just it was kind of a ramble.
That was a rumbler.
But no, where I was going with that is like, I'm open-minded, and I like to meet new people, and I'm not going to judge you because you come into my store and you're wearing the same thing every day. You know what I mean? I'm not going to judge you for that. Like, I've been in rough positions in my life. Like, thank God, I've never been homeless, but I mean, kind of technically I was homeless, but I didn't have a home, but I was couch surfing. But I didn't have to live on the streets, And everyone's story is different. And I'm not here to judge you because of that.
Yeah.
It was like,
we're going to take a quick commercial break. Once again, nobody will promote you like yourself. With that being said, you can call us. Hit us up on our line, 253-234-7149. Catch us on our merch line at Teesprings. You can catch our Facebook page. You can catch us on Instagram, From the Bottom Podcast. We are also on Twitter. We're on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Play user, SoundCloud. You can also holler at your boy JR.504 on his SoundCloud. Also, our YouTube page, That Kids YouTube channel, our networks that we're on, X Squad Affiliates, and No Phony Podcast Network. So there you go. We doing it again now. Back to your regular scheduled program. But you know what though? We ain't gotta do it too long. We can kind of come to an end, but on that note, it's horrible to witness what, if you can change something for the better, it's kind of crazy how they don't. I mean, like when you're in position and you have the power to change something.
A lot of people get lost in their addictions though.
And that's true. Well, I was with that. I was more so going over like the companies, knowing how it can tear and rip. I mean, you got to think about all the experiments that was done in history itself on people to see what would happen using a specific type of group of people, or treating people as, even when it's going to treating people a certain way. It's like, how could you? I don't have a bone in my body to sit up there and literally, I don't know you from Adam and Eve, but I literally want to lynch you, or I want to kill you. I want to shoot you. I'm an officer, so I get a 911 call, or I'm pulling you down the road for a speeding ticket, and I ask you for your license and registration, and you lean over for it, and I draw my gun. I mean, it's like you're driving, and I'm on the passenger side, and the cop asks me for my ID. What you need my ID for?
Right.
It's things like that. Like, why are things like this happening? We can't move as a whole. We can't move as humanity, or in a humane, if that is what it is. But you know what I mean. If we can't move together, we won't ever see progression, because we can see all this technology, and the only thing that's doing, to be honest with you, is keeping us away from each other and how to do the bare minimum of regular civilization, and that's communicating with one another face to face. Versus Skyping, or versus text messaging. Because I ain't gonna lie, when text messages first came out, or we first started doing it, I was bold as shit. I mean, I wasn't scared to do nothing. I mean, it was like that on the phone, but with texting, you got more in, and the moment you get around that person, it's like you hear number of crickets.
Or you're like, oh hey.
You're like, yeah.
Well, wasn't you just talking that big stuff?
Yeah, be like, so you eat apples? Yo, yeah, you did say your favorite movie was Last Dragon. Yeah, you remember that one part. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going back to that one message where you said, see what I'm saying, I mean, we far and far away from humanity because look, I went into McDonald's and I seen the order here screens. I went up to the register and said, "Say, bruh, I don't feel too comfortable talking to a machine, so I'm gonna come over here."
Yeah, and that's just one step. That's McDonald's pushing people one step closer to like no human interaction. People, and just like the self-service at the grocery store.
Same thing.
Like, exactly. This is all small steps in pushing people out of the workforce. Everything's going to be done by computers.
And
Everything's going to
doing?
be,
And you know what that, and with that being said, they are literally saving money.
Yeah.
Saving so much money. Think about Uber and Lyft.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much to become an Uber driver or Lyft driver. Taxi drivers are going crazy right now. I'm saying those are companies. I mean, now everything is like wireless damn near.
That's just like Amazon. Amazon's taken over.
Amazon
For
is
like a lot of retail. Retail stores have taken big hits since Amazon opened.
Yep.
Which is so crazy because, I mean, it's convenient. I get that, but I just hear such horrible things about people that work for the company. Oh, I don't know about the company as a whole, but like in the warehouses and stuff, like I just hear horror stories.
What? How they work them too much?
And it's Amazon everywhere, not just here. I heard horrible things about the Amazon in like Florida and just the company in general, and it's so sad because
I want to hear something.
Just about how they're really mean to their employees. They don't treat their employees well, and they have a very high turnover rate because of it. But like how do you not take care of your employees when you have such a booming company? You know what I mean?
Because
like you would think you would want to build a solid base. I don't know.
See,
I mean, obviously it works for them.
This is but see, this is
doesn't
another.
make sense.
Like I was saying, as I see it, I feel companies are trying to save so much money. That's why normally they act like that to people. I mean, if they do that within your probation period, they can get rid of you and just hire more people. So with that being said,
I guess they save money that way. They're not hiring full-time year-round people and having to do insurance
exactly, and that's there because I'm saying it's and that's the problem. We gonna become.
They make it so people don't want to stick around.
And that's all bad. It's gonna be to the point where people literally don't have to go anywhere anymore, because if you want food delivered, you already got delivery service. If you want specific types of food, you can get McDonald's, Uber Eats.
Like I said, being in the city, I've seen some crazy things today. So I see Amazon Fresh or Amazon Now stuff being delivered all the time. Like people, I'm like, when I see packages, I'm like, somebody probably ordered that like 30 minutes ago. Mm-hmm. Like bam, boom, it's there, But I seen this bike today. This guy was on a bike, and the front tire was like way out in front of him. And there was like so let's say it was like a front tire and then like a scooter. Mm-hmm. So like it had a big platform, and then he was behind the platform. It was like a big carrying platform. He had like a bunch of bags and stuff on it. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. But it was like designed specifically for like city deliveries. Like deliveries within the city, getting around on a bike, like it was cool.
Yeah. People got ways. Just
to make stuff more convenient, make it happen faster, deliver within,
because
hours.
We are a generation where now is better.
Right. People don't have patience for anything.
No. You know what? I don't understand how you can go to a fast food place. I'm paying $10 damn near for just the burger. And when I get my food and I'm not satisfied with the quality, you mad? Why are you mad if I'm coming to get food at your establishment? I want some good food. Keyword.
I mean, at the very least, you want your food to be hot.
It's not the very least. It's at the. That's what I'm paying you for.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, man.
You should get at least your food should be hot, if not delicious.
It
better be both.
I'm about to say because cold pizza delicious.
So look, I was gonna say, damn, I just lost my train of thought.
Dun, dun, dun.
Never mind.
It'll come back. Oh, I was looking for the quote of the day, huh? But that's what I think.
Excuse me. Yeah, man. I was gonna say something.
Well, it gets like that sometimes. It always happens. You know that. Well, cases of old AL disease. But I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody a shout out who lasted through the whole episode. It was a long episode. You know how many minutes it was? Oh yeah,
A lot of rambling. 55
minutes, but it was good talk.
Thank you for holding in, guys.
Yeah, it was some good talks. We had to come and, hit y'all up with a little something. Just keep y'all around the loops, just to let y'all know that we still, moving about. Once again, y'all don't forget to check out that merch line. It'll be in the bio all day, every day. Now picture this. This is the inspirational quote. Or do you want to do freestyle poetry?
Go ahead and quote them up.
Yeah, you don't want to do freestyle poetry? She too sleepy to do it.
Yeah, I couldn't even do it if I wanted to.
Oh, hold up. Here you go. Now I'm saying this in my Morgan Freeman voice because it's his picture right here, and he got his finger. I'm gonna do the pose. I might take a picture of the pose. So I'll take a picture of the pose.
If you want to.
But
excuse me.
It goes, self-control is strength. Calmness is mastery. You have to get to a point where your mood doesn't shift based on the insignificant actions of someone else. Don't allow others to control the direction of your life. Don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence. Yo, that was some gangster. Now, I can see Morgan saying something like that just because he,
Because it's Morgan?
Because it's Morgan. You got anything you want to say, Sugar?
Thanks for having me, guys.
You mean thanks, girl. You know I'm over here. You should be leading it.
Oh, just play.
You should be leading it, June.
Nah, it's good to be back. I won't be such a stranger.
No, I think we need to do more. We need to do way more.
I'm saying, me and Cal about to do one.
Go ahead. I'm gonna like that one. It's gonna be a lot of talking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just laugh. I'm gonna be in the back playing 2K.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. All right then. Well, you gotta do the outro. Hold up, hold up. I ain't gonna talk no more. But we come to y'all. Thank y'all. Once again, shout out to No Phony Podcast Network, X Squad affiliates, our daily listeners, our newcomer listeners. Remember, nobody will promote you like you. Keep that in mind. One love.
Cal and J, A day. Ka!
You know we got.
You know we got 'em.